Hello guys, Channel NFL Today.
Begins in Houston, where the Texans received a certified letter yesterday, or some other communication. They even send letters anymore, identifying that the Patriots will pursue tampering charges against Houston for their pursuit of Patriots Director of Player Personnel, Nick Caseiro, to become the new general manager of the Houston Texans. We had sensed this was coming, Chris. We were ahead of the curve on this one a little bit. This felt like it was going to result in friction because the jobs look to be very similar. Different title, but very similar. And the Patriots believe that the Texans had communications with Caseiro or with his agent or both to lay the foundation for this. And the timeline is a little fishy because Thursday night of last week, Texans executive Jack Easterby was at the home of Robert Kraft for the ring ceremony because Easterby was with the Patriots before he jumped for the Texans earlier this year. Nick Caseiro was at the ring ceremony on Thursday night with Easterby. The very next day, the Texans fired their GM, and that same day they put in a request to interview Nick Caseiro. And I think the Patriots, at a minimum, suspicious, or maybe they have some evidence to show that the Texans did indeed tamper with Caseiro. Either way, it's on.
Yeah, it's on. It's very interesting. I think the first thing I would say, Bill Belichick, he's not a guy that's looking to squash anybody's career. I mean, he's definitely not. If he feels like, oh, there's a better offer for you out there and you're going to further your career, he's not a guy that's like, oh, no, you work for me, you stay here forever. When you are working there, of course, he wants you to be working hard and supplying him with the information. But this case, Mike, I don't know to you, but to me, just looking at it, yeah, it seems you kind of hit on it that obviously we knew the Texans were going to be involved with Nick Caseiro, and he would be towards the top of the list. Everybody was talking about that around the NFL. But this seems to be one of those occasions where, I don't know, Caseiro goes into Belichick's office, starts to talk, and it seems like, oh, maybe did Belichick realize, whoa, this conversation's gone a little farther down the road than I'm comfortable with, and the Texans have reached out to him. So I'm interested to find out what exactly happened here. But, yeah, that to me on the outside looking in right now, looks like the Patriots realized there was more conversation in this, and it wasn't just starting right now, and it maybe was a little further down the road than the Patriots would have liked.
And I think as a practical matter, Chris, this is a consequence of what happened with Josh McDaniels in early 2018 when he had verbally accepted the Indianapolis Colts head coaching job, and the Patriots made that push to get McDaniels to stay. I think the Patriots believe, I don't know this, but I think they believe that the Texans did enough to flip Caseiro before the Patriots even knew.
Right.
There was a vacancy there for the Texans to fill, and by then it was too late. And it doesn't take much, and I think you hit the nail on the head. It doesn't take much for the Patriots to get the sense this guy's already checked out.
Yeah.
And at that point, you don't try to get him to check back in, right? This ain't the Hotel California. You can check out and leave. And that's what Caseiro presumably wants to do. So that's why, and I wrote this earlier today at PFT, there's a belief out there, people who are aware of the dynamics between the organizations and the personalities involved, they believe that the end result is going to be a deal between the Texans and the Patriots for compensation. Right. So the Texans do take Caseiro, the Patriots get something, and everybody moves forward.
Yeah, I can see that happening. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, maybe a late round pick, a mid to late round pick, something like that to smooth things over.
I want more than that.
Yeah,
I want more than that.
Maybe.
I got leverage. You want to hire
right.
this guy, and you want to hire him now, and I got you dead to rights. And I don't know what the better here. I'll put it this way:
okay,
the more evidence they have of tampering,
yes,
the more
right.
they're going to get from the Texans by way of compensation.
No doubt about that. Agree with that. I'm glad. I think we both agree that we're on the same page here with the Patriots. It just seems like from everything I've read, this conversation's further down the road than Bill Belichick and everybody is comfortable with, and maybe it's more of a done deal than we thought previously.